Good morning, Ms. Galli. We are here in the conference Power and Gas Forum. I would like to ask you about natural gas. We see that the consumption of natural gas is increasing year on year, and also we see that natural gas is in the front, in the center of the energy agenda. Which is your opinion about that?
Well, it is true. It's a fact that natural gas has increased more than 30% in 2024 in comparison to 2023. And also in the first couple of months of this year, we had a further increase of more than 40% of the domestic demand. And this has been driven mainly by the consumption in the power sector, of course also cold weather, but the power sector has been growing a lot. And this is to be expected in the sense that, let's say, we are not only serving the Greek market, but in general for gas and power, there is a lot of exports that passes through Greece and serve many neighboring countries which have been, let's say, not investing as Greece with respect to new combined powers for for power generation with gas, and so now they are lacking production, and Greece dispatchable energy, gas dispatchable energy is making a big difference in securing the availability of energy in these countries. So what is happening is what is, let's say, to be expected, in a sense that no country can today have a system that relies only on renewable. Delays in investment in combined cycle generation in other countries due to the uncertainty about the targets of the European decarbonization now are creating a big gap of electricity production, and that's why we also see an acceleration of projects in Greece for power producers who wanted to accelerate the development of further electricity generation with gas. Because it's the only solution that we have to, let's say, to combine together with renewables and ensure a stable energy system. And in this respect, this is true for Greece, this is true for the Balkan region. We see also export to Italy. And in this context, also the effort of the vertical corridor are aiming at making sure that countries in the north will be able to receive gas and consume gas locally for their new combined cycle that in Romania, Bulgaria, they are going to develop. Because this implies also that we will not have so much gas consumption and emission in Greece, because now we are producing a lot to export the electricity produced with gas. What will happen with the years is that we will see a rebalance of development also of CCGTs in those countries, and consumption and an export which will rebalance between gas and power. But the two will continue to work in parallel and in cooperation, if you want to say, because let's say gas will always be here to provide the flexibility needed to support the renewables.
It's a technology base load.
But even also the flexibility.
And do I ask a question? What do you think about the evolution of gas prices? Because we see that mainly during the summer, they are going to be increased because of the fulfill of storage. Yeah.
Well, that's, let's say, is a physiological cycle in a sense that the level of storages has come back to a low level as it used to be every year after the winter period. So it's nothing exceptional that the storages are low. And nothing surprising. And what was surprising is that for a couple of years we had very warm winter, and so this didn't happen. But now, let's say, if you look at the historical curves of utilization of storages, we are absolutely in the norm. What happens is that for the first time we need to procure so much gas without pipe Russian gas, and so there is going to be more tension to find LNG and to attract LNG to Europe. So indeed there will be pressure on prices over the summer period, and how much will depend on the worldwide dynamics. Let's say if countries like China are taking less LNG in this moment because probably their consumption for industrial development is not growing as fast as they are expecting, this will help have less pressure on the gas prices in Europe. They will normalize at the end, let's say, like we have seen in the previous year. Now the market has found a new balance. And so let me say, this is the first year in which we have had a cold winter, a normal cold winter, We will assess it, and then I think we will come to a more stable and normalized gas market.